Ooh, did I get a level up? Did I see an arrow? I did. Nice. Do I get... do I want to do more protection or more fire? Is that a real question? A skill called Pyromancer. We're going to go for that. And you remember, I didn't really enjoy Firemine though. But yeah, more burning duration and fear duration and willpower. Going to go with that. Okay, question is now, what else do we want to do? More like inner circle stuff? Ah, we could just go and talk to Vivienne. Our new favorite mage. An historian. Anyway. I really like Haven. I mean, it's very small for an Inquisition, but still nice. It's a nice sense of community.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Ah, from another quest, Krem.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bull's Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Olay and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Free of charge. Anyway. Let's ask a bit more about the Chargers.
What can your Bull's Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Valroyo. We've got references.
I don't think we are that welcome anymore in Ware.
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull? He's one of those Qunari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
And not only that, you came here to the Inquisition to ask us.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Nice. Ah, the Iron Bull is a very cool character. It's so nice, I remember just bits and pieces, and I'm so much looking forward to all the stuff. The only thing that sucks off my cold, I can't eat Knusperflocken. What is that? A German sweet snack with chocolate and small crumbs inside. But they will cause a cough attack, or... I think I know what you mean,
Thank you for all that you
but I don't think I ever heard it called Knusperflocken. Chocolate and small crumbs inside. Do you know the brand which makes them? Is it like Choco Crosses? The maker. There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. Then the voice of the maker rang out, the first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. And from it made his firstborn. And he said to them, in my image I forged you, to you I give dominion of all that exists. By your will may all things be done. Then, in the center of heaven, he called forth a city with towers of gold, streets with music for cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelt, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne, and sang hymns of praise unending. But their songs were the songs of the cobblestones. They shone with the golden light, reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own. And the voice of the Maker shook the fate, saying, in my image I've wrought my firstborn. You have been given dominion of all that exists. By your will all things are done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. Which may give the hint that this is not Thedas, that is, the Fate. And he knew he had wrought amiss, so the Maker turned from his firstborn, which are the spirits, and took from the Fate a measure of its living flesh, and placed it apart from the spirits, and spoke to it, saying, "Here I decree opposition in all things, for earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness, light. By my will alone is balance sundered, and the world given new life. And no longer was it formless, ever-changing, but held fast, immutable, with words for haven and for earth, heaven, sea and sky. At last did the Maker from the living world make men, immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made from dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. Then the Maker said, "To you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the fate I crafted you, into the fate you shall return, each night in dreams, that you may always remember me." And then the Maker sealed the gates of the Golden City, and there he dwelt, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. Yeah, and reading that, with mages having access to the Fate all the time, is magic really evil in the eyes of the Maker? Setti's Knusperlocken, mostly popular in East Germany. I think I never had those. But yeah, I'm from quite Western German. Where is Vivienne? Vivienne.
Watched over them as a gardener watches
here.
the earth for the first time.
You've never been to a circle, as far as I can tell.
Looks so
but
different.
You're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
What can I say to upset her the most? Let's be truthful with this one.
Not at all. I studied magic with Keeper Deshanna.
I have heard about the traditions of magic among the Dalish keepers, but it's all third-hand. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
Well, more freedom for mages and probably another system with way less fear, I guess, I hope. Let's go all for the disapproval.
Mages deserve the same freedom as anyone else.
I hear that so often. It must be a great comfort to the common folk to know that their survival is trivial compared to our freedom. I'm sure that makes everything better. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
Vivienne, do you truly believe there's a balance of power in the current system? Truly?
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
I do wonder, with all the Chandri mothers and everyone saying, like, the Maker has to decide, I wonder how much happens which is counted as, like, it was the Maker's will. Because, I mean, if people like us just get attributed, like, okay, you're the Herald of Andraste, seems kind of random. We're not going to restore the Chantry.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Let's see how much of rivals we will become with Vivienne.
Yes?
Will do if I ever get my hands on them. On the sweets. But hey, let's ask a little bit about her.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Because, I mean, I will curse, I will disagree on everything, but it's still interesting to hear her perspective, I think.
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarans or men. I have known some who are impossible to endure and some who are utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royaux. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
But you're the first. You're so privileged, especially with your... She's very close to a very important political figure, let's call it that, which we will find out way later. And that's the thing. She's just like... She's on top of the gilded cage. For her it's gilded, for the rest it isn't.
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear, and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Also very nice to call them loyalists. And I mean, if the problem is not seeing everything the same, why is she to blame and not you, Vivienne?
What was it like to live in a Circle?
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you.
Roll
Every
eyes.
Circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of Circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
I think that sounds too easy. Because, I mean, not everyone is living in confinement.
So tell me about your personal experience with the Circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice devoted to knowledge and refinement. And there is comfort to be had, you know, in the company of fellow mages. Those born without magic will never truly understand us.
Oh well.
Yes?
Nope. I want to help the Circle. Nope. Let's ask her a little bit more about herself.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Those are not many questions we can ask.
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Montsimard while still an apprentice.
I'm curious how a Circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine.
There we have him.
An advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
I mean, that's the thing. She's probably one, if not the most free and privileged mage.
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine.
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
And what does the Duchess de Ghislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
Very interesting relationship dynamics, but oh well. Right, before we go back into the fields, let's go back to the War Council. heavy door. We've received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tended his fingers and sneered, of course. Quite disturbing. Sounds like an ally of Sarah. Cult of Andraste. It's incredible how many passages remain undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival. And they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes. The cult didn't build all of this. It was here long before, and who knows how many years it would have taken to find it. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty, or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yield some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contains strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, it might prove of use. Okay, what do we had? The third one? Here. So look, I don't know why, I kinda prefer always doing the Ferelden side. No real reason. Secrets of Andraste.
At your service.
Just a continuation of the previous quest and Orlais, and we have just two. Chantry remains. And Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. A letter addressed to Vivienne lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. V. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That is what Seeker Pentagas and Sister Nightingale, who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately.
Let's see what
The
we
heck?
have.
The Chantry remains. The confrontation with Ware in the Valreo market had the desired effect, to a point. The Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. They are, however, still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be of benefit.
All right.
Enjoy, Cullen. A very short second of inventory sorting, because now we have all the people at our hands. Sandra, Sarah has already, I think... I know, we have a slightly better longbow. Vivienne. Staff of the Dragon is nicer. Solace already has a nice one. Varric is always using Bianca. And that's it. So let's have a look for armor. Sarah also has nice armor. Apprentice Mail. Oh, that one is nicer. Solace, Varric. Oh, that one is nice. The Kata Code. Right. Let's have a look at the Qunari trained only. Free Marcher's helmet. Qunari trained only, so we don't have a Qunari at the moment. And Qunari trained only. So, look at the accessories. Amulet of Power. Solace only. What does it do? Gain an ability use when equipped. Nice. Let's go back to Aiden. Enhanced Grappling Chainring is only for warriors. Ring of Attack and a Life Ward Amulet. Plus 50% Life Ward Heal. When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, the amulet shatters and heals the character for the specified amount. Let's See how long we can save this. Okay, we have 2 things for warriors, so here you go, Cassandra. Token of the Packmaster. Ah, she already has that equipped. Sarah slightly approves. Ah, I think because we did her her job. Spike Tower Shield. I think I didn't have a look if that's nicer. Cassandra? It is, but she can't equip it. Just going to put everything I don't need to the valuable so I can sell it. Because 42 of 60 is slowly nearing our carrying capacity. Merkel's Fist. I don't think we need one-handed weapons. Swedish Fingers, you have equipped. And let's also go over the equipment. We're just going to get 1 Qunari companion. I can spoil that. Let's sell all those codes. Light armor of the dragon. Why can't you wear that? Oh, just Aiden. But I think the current one is way nicer, so move to valuables. Antamsar. It's not as nice as the things we're currently wearing, I think. Nope. Even for Sarah. Ah, it's nicer for Vivienne. Here you go, Vivienne. Okay, the Enchanter armor, we still need some more levels. Hunter Code, I think, is not as nice as the thing which is currently worn by Varric, yeah. Even though, I mean, nice show off. Alright. So, we just need a place to find, to sell all the stuff. Then we can leave once more.
I don't understand. Even the Templars have left the Chantry now. What's going on?
See if there's something new about the requisitions. There are new things, but we can't use them.
Seek a pentagram. She'll find a way to seal that breach. And when she does...
I think Aiden's armor's already quite skimpy, Juniper.
These truths the Maker has revealed to
Ah,
me.
buy sell, there.
As there is but one world, one life, one
Okay.
there is but one world.
Sure, my dear lady. Sell. You go. Sell all. Nice. So, which to do next? We could just go for talking to the mages. But I think we'll just stick to the inner circle ones. Let's go to the chargers. Let's meet Iron Bull. Even though, yeah, Storm Coast last time was a little bit dangerous. What's the worst what could happen? Dying? Sarah. The problem about Sarah is I don't really see the need for more than one rogue. And I just really like Varric. So at least for the moment, Varric, Cassandra. Should we take Vivienne just for some venturing? Let's go with Vivienne. Just imagining the venturing between Sarah and Vivienne must be hilarious. I don't think they look eye to eye at all.
Nothing to report, sir.
So. But also shows that maybe we shouldn't have gone to the Storm Coast before Stone. Distraction. Before doing things at Barrio. think those are the chargers. Do you see that Qunari? This one here? I think that's the Iron Bull we're looking for. And level 6 is tough, but we can manage. Oh. Just blasted through this crate. Oh, I'll stay back. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Vivienne looks so different in this outfit compared to the one we encountered her in.
Chargers! Stand down! Krim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh?
Like the
Glad you
bulky
can make
one.
it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Nicely done. I hear you're looking for work.
I am. Not before my drink, though.
Also quite the horns. Really looks like a bull.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Qunari, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
Those pants are really interesting. His titty is gigantic. We could put the entirety of chat on one of them. True, Luna. How expensive are you also sounds like such a bad flirty line.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
And a nice voice to accompany all that muscle.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are. But you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing.
I'm
Might
getting
piss
you?
Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
They're a Qunari organization, right? The equivalent of their guards and city watch.
I'd go closer to spies. But yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Yeah, we also heard about the Ben Hasrath in the previous game in Dragon Age 2. And I mean, it sounds like quite the risky game, being a double agent and, well, telling them about us and giving us their information as well. So let's ask about that.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Qunari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
I do wonder why he's willing and actually wanting to do that.
You're a Qunari spy, and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am,
Pragmatic.
I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
Very honest and direct.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Especially seeing Iden and Iron Bull like side to side, I'm like half as broad and also at least a head smaller. Alright, let's hope we're not going to regret this. But I mean, it's not our money.
Alright, you're in.
Excellent.
Why does the Inquisition get
Tell them
money?
in to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Try blood magic. Okay. Okay, Iron Bull, Vivienne, and Varric. Sealing crates with blood magic. Classic Tevinter action. Thing is, I still think we're too weak at level 6 against level 8. Anyway, let's level up Vivienne. I could level up Vivienne myself. Defense, Peaceful Aura, Guardian Spirit. Let's go for that I want to invest, and the rest of it... once I pick it myself, I can't auto-level up anymore. Even the women are bigger than us, and nobles donate, and so do business, and we probably tax people on our protection. The Inquisition. Makes sense. I don't think I ever saw a female Qunari in the game so far, right? Here we go. Dispel, Revive, Rejuvenating, here we go. What a team. Should we explore Storm Coast or not? Should we go back to the hinterlands? Let's go back to the hinterlands. I think doing more there is cool. Also a little bit more consistent. So... the people around here were level 8, so that might be a little bit much. Let's go for the Lone Warden. Oh, the only female Qunari on the Trespasser DLC. Okay. I mean, we were getting to the Trespasser DLC sometime. Come on, game.
Nothing to report, sir.
Let's see where this Blackwell guy is. Also, how to get here. I hate it. Where's the path? Show me the way. I think we might be able to go up there. Right?
Nothing to report.
Yeah, I think so. Here we can go right. Hello, friends. Level 8. I don't like that. What? Shields? Ooh. Okay. Is that the Pyromaniac? I love it.
No way these are just bandits. Too well armed,
So
too
much
well
fire.
organized.
Everything is burning. Hey, Blackwell. More enemies first. So many people after this warden.